Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice reading for the week starting May 9th, 2016. Because of time constraints, I'm doing elements again. And so we're looking at the week starting May 9th. This is a reading for the earth signs, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're doing oracle cards for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. And please bear in mind, these are general reading, general messages, and so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. Please take the messages that are coming through and apply them to your own situation. And you can also watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for any additional messages that may be applying to you. Obviously, if you'd like private reading, you can go to my website, www.advicetothinktwice.com, the services page, and you'll find all the information you need there on how to book a reading with me. So let's just get started with your reading. So for Taurus, I can't pick up these cards. Okay. For Taurus, for the beginning of the week, we have the card of harmony. Middle of the week, we have the card of heartache and loss. And for the end of the week, we have the card of spiritual strength. Okay, so what's going on for Taurus? So Taurus, this week, for some of you, a relationship is ending. This is a relationship that you've been in for a long time, 6 months, 6 years, perhaps longer. It started out really, really well. You were very much on the same page, but something happened. There may have been a love triangle, and either you left the situation or your partner left you. If this is happening, I'm sorry. But with the spiritual strength card in there, it's really telling you don't give up, keep moving forward. If this happened, it happened for a reason. It is actually a blessing in disguise. You're probably going to hate hearing that because it's probably not going to make sense at this point, but try to look at the situation in those terms. Try to look at the situation in terms of how could this happening help me? Why this situation would be a good thing for me? Okay, and I feel like that's going to give you some of your strength back. There's going to give you some energy for you to use to move forward and let go of the past and allow for healing to come in. There may be a situation where you don't have a lot of options. You don't really have a choice. You are basically being informed of a situation. You're not being asked how you feel about it. And so you need to stay strong, and you really need to move forward, let go of this, because there will be a time when this is coming back around for you to make sense of why things happened. But until then, you need to stay strong. For others of you, this week may start off with the need for you to commit to something. You are asked to commit to something, and this may be, you may be asked to commit to a relationship, you may be asked to commit to a job, you may be asked to commit to a new health program, you may be asked to commit to something that you want to accomplish. There may be some choices that you need to make. There's definitely decisions that you need to make as to what you can take with you, what you need to leave behind, who you want to work with, who you want to be with. You may have to choose between a few people, or at least 2 people. The message for you is listen to your heart, okay? Listen to what your heart is telling you. Listen to your intuition. There may be a lot of conflict between your mind and your heart. Your brain's going to tell you one thing and your heart's going to tell you something different. With this card, it's really focusing on what is your heart telling you, okay? Try to set aside the conflicts. Try to bypass the conflicts that you have within you. And as difficult as it may be, go with your heart. Go with go with what your heart is telling you. because I feel like if you don't, for some of you towards the middle of the week, for some of you, if you don't make this decision when you need to, which is the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, it's really going to make you feel isolated. It's really going to make you feel like you're stuck, like you cannot breathe, you cannot be yourself, you cannot move forward, you don't know what to do, you feel heartache, you feel like you're going to lose everything if you don't figure out what you want to do. And so you're just putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and that is why you need to have spiritual strength to really clear all of that out of the way and be able to make a clear decision that is in line with your happiness and where it is that you want to go. For some of you, you're leaving a job. For some of you, you're leaving a job you've been in for a while because you have basically gotten as far as you can with that job, or because you have been underappreciated, overworked, underpaid, and so on and so forth. The environment has not been great for you. You know, the work environment has not been great. The people you work with are either out for themselves. They may have been talking about you behind your back. There may have been some backstabbing going on, and you may become aware of this towards the middle of the week. And so you feel a sense of heartache. You feel a sense of loss because you actually trusted those people. And so towards the end of the week, I feel like you're going to be taking some time to recollect. You're going to be taking some time to process things so that you can let them go, so that you can allow for healing to come in. Again, try to identify what the blessing would be in the situation for you. As hard as it sounds, as hard as it may be, because that is what is going to give you strength, and that is what is going to give you the confidence to let this go and move on, move forward, make the choices and decisions that you need to be making to create a better situation for yourself, okay? And for some of you, I feel like you've had your heart set on something. In the beginning of the week, you really had your heart set on that, and then towards the middle of the week, you receive some news that really makes you feel a sense of loss. It makes you feel isolated. It makes you feel disappointed. If this is the case, and this maybe you have your heart set on a person or on a job or anything like that, if it doesn't go through for you, or it doesn't go through when you expect it to, or how you expect it to, try to see the positive in that situation, because if it doesn't happen for you, then why didn't that happen? Okay, it wasn't meant to be. Why wasn't it meant to be? Maybe you're meant to be doing something different. Maybe you're meant to be doing something better. Maybe you were settling. Maybe you were selling yourself short with that situation. So try to keep an open mind, open your eyes to new possibilities, because they are available to you, and obviously it will take some spiritual strength for you to be able to do that. But with the spiritual strength card, it's telling you you're almost at the end of something. So you're almost at the end of something. You're almost at the point where you can have a new beginning, the new beginning that you want. You just need to roll with the punches, continue to learn the lessons that you're learning. Take them in, acknowledge the lesson, process the lesson, process the blessings, and continue to move forward, okay? Don't allow yourself to be stuck in a situation, stuck in a negative situation. Okay. But just to repeat myself, whatever it is that you have your heart set on, it may not be, try to keep an open mind, because it may come in for you, but it will look different than what you expect, or it may come in later than you expect it to. So don't get stuck in that feeling of feeling disappointed because it didn't happen for you. Because it is happening, you just need to change your perspective to be able to see that, okay? But it takes spiritual strength for you to be able to say, you know what, it hasn't happened yet, but I bet it will by the end of the week. Or I've done everything I could, and if this hasn't happened, what can I learn from it and move on? Or I expected to hear back from them today, or I expected for them to email me, and you're checking your emails and there's nothing in there, but in reality they're about to call you, and so on and so forth. Okay, for Libra, for Virgo, so we did Taurus, this is Virgo. For Virgo, okay, we have a similar theme. In the beginning of the week we have suffering in silence. Middle of the week we have memories of love. End of the week we have the card of universe. So what's going on for Virgos is, this is a week when you may be nostalgic, definitely, over something that has ended. But again, there's a sense of changing your perspective, because whatever has ended, whatever has completed, whatever has finished, or whoever has left your life, things were meant to happen that way, because you have learned a lesson and you're ready to move on. You're ready to start a new cycle with the universe card in there, okay? So the cards are telling you, I feel like you're going to be starting the week off a little anxious, a bit disappointed. Energy levels are going to be low. I feel like you may feel alone. You may be afraid, just generally afraid, a sense of being afraid. Self-confidence is going to be low. And again, this is to do with something of the past, something that has ended, because we do have the memories of love in there. So you're reminiscing, and this doesn't have to be just a love situation. It can be whatever it is that you cared about. So it can be a job, it can be a person, it could be a situation. But with the universe card in there, it's definitely telling you that you're coming full circle. So try not to dwell on the past, because you're meant to move on to the future. For others, you have a person coming back into your life, or person or a situation, because this is a general reading. So you have a person or a situation that you either have been with that person in the past, you have interacted with that person in the past. This may be a romantic partner, an ex, a friend, sibling you haven't seen in a very long time, and so on and so forth. Or a job you used to do, you quit, or something happened, you didn't do that job anymore, now it's coming back around, and so on and so forth. So I feel like you're starting the week off looking towards the past, but you're looking at the wrong thing, because you're meant to be looking at your present. Turn your back around, because there's a second chance that is coming in for you. Okay, there's a second chance at a relationship, there's a second chance at a job, second chance at your own business, second chance at getting your health under control, medical procedures, anything like that. There's a second chance that is being given to you this week. So again, be aware that in the beginning of the week you may also experience some anxiety and some stress that may affect your sleep and may affect your rest. And I feel like this is the purpose of the reading, is to let you know that things are going to get better. So even if you do have Monday, Tuesday, or just Monday where you're feeling kind of low, the message, similar message to Taurus, is do not dwell on that. Okay, don't get yourself stuck in that kind of energy, because there is positivity coming your way. Okay, there is something good, there is something nice, beautiful, loving coming your way, and you need to be able to be open to receiving it, because otherwise it's just going to pass you by. And so by the end of the week with the universe card, this is coming full circle, this is feeling blessed, this is feeling complete. This person or the situation may have been what you felt was missing from your life, and that is why you feel complete. The World card is also a card that talks about travel. It is a card that talks about new beginnings, most definitely. So I feel like the last piece of the puzzle is coming your way. Something you've been longing for, something you've been hoping for, praying for, and getting anxious over the fact that it wasn't happening. It's coming in for you this week, okay? So try to stay positive. Try not to worry about things too much, Virgo, this week, because you need to shift your perspective. You need to turn around. You know, it's making me think of the energy of the Five of Cups. So something that was lost that is what you're focusing on in the beginning of the week. That may be what you're focusing on in the beginning of the week, but there's 2 cups that are behind you that are just coming in that represent a new beginning, a new option for you. And the message of the 5 of Cups is turn around. Change your focus, change your perspective, focus on what you do have, because there's things coming your way that you need to be open to receiving, okay? And so with the Universe card, this is accomplishment, this is success, this is finishing a course successfully, finishing a program successfully, being transferred, so you successfully ending one phase in your work, one phase in your career, and moving on to the next one, starting next week perhaps, or you are ending things in terms of you stop working for someone else and then you're getting ready, you're gearing up to start your own business, and so on and so forth. You may be traveling to see friends and family. You may be traveling to places that make you feel good, places that make you feel happy. You may be moving, you may be relocating to accommodate this change, to accommodate this new beginning that is coming back around from the past, okay? But with the Universe card, is definitely telling you that by the end of the week, you're going to feel like things are finally coming back around, things are finally getting back into a positive rhythm. You're finally moving in the right direction. You're ready to let go of the past, because the one thing you've been hoping for and praying for is coming your way this week, and so you can end that cycle, you can end that phase, that chapter in your life, and really be open to new energy, new beginnings, new people, new situations, new jobs, okay? And then we have Capricorn with a similar message. In the beginning of the week, we have boredom and discontent, or discontent and boredom. Middle of the week, we have the card of transformation. So each of the earth signs have a major arcana card in their reading for this week. And towards the end of the week, we have material harvest. Okay, so similar kind of energy with the 4, which is actually the 4 of Cups. You have discontent and boredom. So this is again a bit of a warning for you. Again, you're focusing on the wrong things. You have your back turned to what actually matters. You have your back turned to that beautiful castle, and you're focusing on darkness. You're focusing on this place where you've been in for a long time, where nothing ever happens, nothing ever changes, where in reality you should just be turning around, seeing what is going on, seeing what you can do, seeing what you want to do, and just start making your way towards that castle. So again, your energy levels may not be great in the beginning of the week, and this may be Monday, Tuesday, or just the Monday, or just part of the Monday, it depends. So your energy levels may not be great. I feel like you will be nostalgic, you will be focusing on things that didn't go great, things that didn't go according to plan, things that maybe you feel guilty over, things that maybe you blame yourself for that you shouldn't actually. And so you get yourself into this place of a bit of a negative place, a bit of a negative energy that is surrounding you. And again, the message for you is do not allow yourself to dwell on that. Do not allow yourself to be stuck in that place. Because towards the middle of the week, you have the card of transformation. So that is telling you that you are going to be reborn this week. I feel like a change in perspective is happening, and that is bringing about a lot of life changes, life-changing decisions for you this week. I feel like there is healing happening for those of you who have been having health problems. You actually have healing where you get your health back on track, or there's a change that leads you to healing, and that may be a new doctor coming in, or a new medication coming out that you can use and it works on you, and so you're a lot closer to healing than you were in the past. This is you rising from the ashes. It may be a change in attitude. It may be you decide it's time to move on from a situation, because the transformation card is allowing for things to die off, allowing for things to remain in the past where they are meant to be. With the discontent and boredom card, it may be a bit difficult for you to actually look at what you need to let go of, because again, I feel a bit of apathy. I feel a bit of low energy, definitely low energy levels, low confidence, self-confidence levels. But I feel like that is happening because you're at the end of that cycle. So you're not meant to dwell on those things. You're meant to look at them from a more objective perspective, see what you have learned from each of those situations that didn't go so great, what you have learned, what you can take with you into the future, which is the lesson and not the situation, and really turn things around for the better. Because I feel like for those of you who are single, have been single for a while, have been hoping and praying for someone to come in, and it hasn't happened for you, I feel like you have pretty much given up on that, or you're ready to give up on that, and you feel like you're not worth it, or you feel like you don't deserve that, and so on and so forth. But with the transformation card, there's definitely someone coming in for you this week, definitely, okay, especially towards the middle of the week, and you need to be able to turn around from focusing on what has not gone right, turn around to see this new person coming in, to see this new energy coming in, to take you to the relationship you've been hoping for. Okay, because you know how things are most difficult when you're at the end of something, and you feel like giving up, and they say that that's when you're supposed to keep pushing because you're almost through, you're almost at the end of it. I feel a similar type of energy for you this week. Same thing in terms of jobs. If you have been looking and it just hasn't happened for you to the point where it's affecting your self-confidence, you feel like you don't want to move on, you feel like you don't want to keep pushing because it's just not going to happen. This is the week when you're going to receive an offer, definitely, with these two cards coming, well, all cards coming in. You're going to receive a job offer this week, but again, you need to be in the right frame of mind, because I feel like this is a job where they're going to offer you the job and you need to be able to say, oh yeah, great, thank you, I'll be there Mondays, and not really say, oh really, you're offering me a job, are you sure you're talking to the right person? Not question things. Okay, and I know it's difficult when you're in a situation for a very long time. It's difficult to see things from a different perspective, or to even have faith that, you know, things are happening the way they're supposed to, and so on and so forth, that things are actually changing. But with the transformation card in there, this is a big week for you. Things are turning around for the better, but it is up to you. The effort that you need to put in is turn around, let go of the past, look at the past from an objective perspective. Don't allow it to drag you back. Take the lessons with you and gear up for the future, because there's definitely changes happening. There's definitely new beginnings happening for you this week. And towards the end of the week, you have material harvest. So this is you feeling complete, you feeling at peace, you feeling abundant. So I feel like your money situation is going to improve. Your health is going to get back on track. You're going to get control of your health again. This is a relationship, definitely, that is starting for you, and your wish is coming true in terms of starting a relationship. This is definitely your hard work paying off for you. If it's something that you've done a long time ago and you didn't get paid for it, or you didn't have appreciation for it, recognition for it, and it's really been holding you back and affecting your confidence, this is the week where that changes, that turns around for the better. You're receiving the money for it, you're receiving the recognition, the praise, the appreciation, and further offers that are coming in. There may have been a miscommunication or a lack of communication for some reason, and I feel like that's going to come to light this week, and things are going to get back on track for you. There is going to be a sudden event, okay? So this is a sudden event in the middle of the week for you that you need to seize, okay? That is an opportunity that you need to seize, because it will take you to your abundance in whichever way that applies to you, okay? So common theme is letting go and embracing the new, because there is change happening. There is a chance to grow, a chance to evolve, a chance to start something new, whatever it is that you're focusing on. The key is, do not dwell on the past. Look at the past objectively. What lessons can you take with you, and let it go. Let it go. Allow for healing to come in, and just focus on moving forward. Focus on your future. Focus on the future that you want to see. Okay? So that's the reading that I have for you, my beautiful earth signs. I hope you like it. I hope it gives you messages that you can use. I hope it gives you valuable guidance. Let me know what you think, and let me know how your week is going. I should be able to be back on track with readings and posting readings at the right time, and bi-weekly readings are going to come back, or even I may be able to have the time to put in the effort to do weekly readings for each sign. So that would be great. I miss doing that, and I know you do. So just bear with me a little bit longer, and thank you so much for continuing to support me and understand my situation. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.